Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3 and now we will present about our business plan. First of all, my name is Nur Hazila binti Muhammad Afni and now we move on to the next slide. Okay. For the name of business, our business name will be Khaulahcantik and our address will be at B24 Block B Taman Ustia Utama Section 14, Taman Ustia Bangi 43650, Bandar Baru Bangi, Selangor. Our form of business will be private listed company and our main activity will be selling scarf. Next slide. As you can see from the screen, I will introduce our business logo. Our business logo will be scarf and shortened by the letter of K and C. It represents the beauty of every lady who wear it. The logo pattern, which is not too crowded, represent our idea at minimalism. This minimalist design is appropriate for people all ages. It is basic yet of good quality and elegance with our motto, we are modern ladies and we are modern ladies who choose a modern scarf and how we wear it. For our mission, Khaulahcantik mission will be to ensure that customers are satisfied and happy with our hijab and to ensure that Muslimah demands are met. And for Khaulahcantik vision, Khaulahcantik scarf to continue to flourish and receive positive feedback from consumers since we provide high quality scarf at cheap cost and to constantly deliver the greatest service to consumers and cater to their preferences. Next slide. And now I will introduce our team, which is we have Fatin Azhara as General Manager, Husna Atima Alia as Marketing Manager, Nik Zarisova as Administration Manager, Nur Hazila as Operation Manager, and Zulaika as Financial Manager. Next slide. So before we open our business, we already surveyed the problem that hijabis encounter in area of Bandar Baru Bangi and area surrounding Bangi. First, the difficulty to find a good material scarf. Second, the scarf brand has limited amount of design and the scarf brand are too expensive. Next slide. So in Khaulahcantik, the solution will be we will provide high quality scarf. We will provide various number of design and our scarf come with a reasonable price. So that's all from me. Moving on to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nezar Sofia, the Administrative Manager of Khaulahcantik. Next. So my part, I'm gonna present the opportunity and target market. Next slide, on this slide, we focus on all women Islam who wear hijab with middle to upper income level. We also emphasize targeting women living in Selangor and KL area. Also, we focus on carry women and teenager girls with modern style because it can suit their modern tastes. Next slide. So, in this slide, we can see the environmental trends are demographic, geographical, and psychographic. Our boutique has minimalist modern concept showcase various scarf design. The minimalist concept is also suitable for customers who like to take pictures in our boutique. Then our location is considered a strategic place because of the high population density in this area. Besides, as I mentioned before, our target is more career women and young people who like to wear quality scarf and modern design because it is guaranteed to meet their tastes. Next slide. So, in this slide, we can see competition, which is we have two big companies, Ariani Gallery and Nilofar. Ariani Gallery is one of the famous scarf boutique in Kuala Lumpur, Bangi, and whole Malaysia that focus on various colors, texture, and prints. Next competition is Nilofar. So as we know that Nilofar launched the Malaysian modest dress company Nilofar. They make lovely fake scarf that you pick and enjoy wearing at Nilofar. So both company are very like their target market are so teenagers and career women. But the pricing Nilofar are most expensive among the others. So that's all for me. Next presenter.
Okay, I'm Husra Katima Alia as a marketing manager. I will be presenting the marketing strategy. So, this slide will be discussed 6 different aspects. So, the first one is a product which we offer the mattress with an extra texture that combines refinement and comfort. Furthermore, we maintain our product by providing high quality materials appropriate for Malaysian weather. For place, we provide products directly to customer through direct distribution, and the location is well known by many people. For the price, we provide high fashion scarf to consumers at an affordable price compared to competitors, which the price range begins at RM55. Next slide. So, next slide is the packaging. We use a box and a paper bag with our logo brand that is composed of recyclable materials and has an exclusive design. For the sales tactic, the boutique will establish a pricing and packaging plan. All staff will receive enough training, and we will use direct email to deliver to our target market. Last is advertising and promotion strategies. We advertise on social media platform, use mail advertisement to update the information, and we use promotional materials such as voucher and discount. Next slide. Moving on to sales process, there are 7 steps. It begins with we greet the customer and welcoming them into our boutique. Step 2 is to ask key questions to identify the customer needs. Step 3 is to qualify the customer, which we need to qualify exactly what the customer is looking for and how soon they want to make the purchase. Step 4 is to know your product, knowing how to sell the features and benefits or added value your product. And step 5 is the offer option, in which we must attempt to lead the customer and demonstrate ways to excite the customer with additional items or value added option. And step 6 is to close the sale, which must be used to engage the customer and confirm their decision to close the sale. And the last step, which is step 7, is to validate the purchase. Thank to the customer for shopping at your store and encourage them to come back. Move to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Zulaika, the financial manager of Khaulahcantik. So next we move on to our financial projection. Next slide. Basically, for open the Muslimah boutique will cost a lot, and not mention fabric supplies, professional expert, the decoration, and many more that will have a big cost for us, because to opening the boutique needs need artistry in an interior store design to attract customer to come shop in our boutique. This is because many shoppers now prefer minimalist store which can capture photos to post on social media. However, big capital for spending it will get a big return, especially in this fashion Muslim industry, which will increase 6% every year, not only in Malaysia but in another Muslim country too. Other than that, when each season coming in Malaysia, around 5 billion ringgit over the years in Malaysia have collected of selling scarf, because all hijabsters want to buy scarf for their Hari Raya, and also not including when they buy for their daily wear and other else. Next slide. We have allocated to the total sum of 40,000 ringgit as a capital in materializing and building this company. In addition to that, we will request for loan from Malayan Banking Berhad for 30,000 ringgit, and will make our total financing for the company to be in the sum of 70,000 ringgit. This is not a lot of amount that we calculated, because we try to budget our financing since our country have inflation after the COVID-19 hit. Next slide. Based on the income statement of Khaulahcantik, we believe to achieve within the first day of its operation. As you can see here, within the first, despite our heavy expenses, we will achieve a net profit of 268,000 ringgit to 79 ringgit after tax, and comparably to our total expenditure for the first year will be 475,847 ringgit. As we can see, Our total expenditure is high because of the administrative expenditure, which is salary, rental, and maintenance. Next slide. For cash flow statement, as year progresses, our expenses does increase alongside with our income, and it will all set the expense and allow us to venture and expand our business as we hope and plan in the first reviewer future. As volatile our movement of cash is, we will still have an excess of cash on hand on the sum of 941,000 ringgit 331 in 3 years. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Azara as a General Manager of Khaulahcantik. I'm going to present about our project milestones. Moving on to our business project milestones. A month by money schedule that shows the deadline of activities critical to Khaulahcantik business success. We have completed the business registration as a private limited company from 1st November 2022. Now, we are locating a strategic site with substantial traffic on 10 December 2022 until 10 January 2023. And after that, the business completion will be estimated to be achieved by 14 January 2023. We are also obtaining all necessary license and permission in less than 1 month from 7 February until 1st March 2023. Also working on installing all retail and office equipment such as booth and interior design from 17 March until 10 May. Recruiting employees, creating and refining the scout sample, gathering all miscellaneous supplies, purchasing all raw ingredients, and lastly, creating and implementing a comprehensive marketing strategy are going to be completed on May 2023. And finally, we are setting the grand opening for Khaulahcantik in 2 days, which is on 2nd and 3rd June of 2023. Next slide. And the last part is for future project milestones. We are planning to do some collaboration with Boba Boy and are estimated to be working in April 2023. Planning to open a franchise entire Malaysia in January 2024. Program Visit Asian 2025 will be in December 2024, and also decided to open franchise in Indonesia, Singapore and Brunei in 2026 inshallah. And that's all from our group. Thank you.